You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
It's Monday, November 3rd. This is meteorologist James Spann with a morning weather briefing. It's a cold start to the day, but later this week we're going to warm up very nicely. We'll see highs well up in the 70s by the middle of the week. But early this morning, let's begin with the upper air look. Another deep upper low spinning through North Alabama yesterday, and like the one about 5 or 6 days ago, it produced some small hail with the heavier showers because the air aloft is so cold. That will be lifting northeast away from the state today. And we're in a dry air mass. The showers are all gone. And it is a cold Monday morning. Look at here, Hamilton with a freeze, 32. We've got Anniston, 33. 30's all the way down into South Alabama. Atmore, 39. Chatham in Washington County, 38. Thomasville, 35. So again, chilly start, but we'll see highs up in the 60s today. On the watch warning map around the nation, pretty quiet. We note some fog issues just north of Alabama, parts of Tennessee and Kentucky. No thunderstorms across the entire country today. Tomorrow, no thunder. Wednesday, maybe some thunder for the northern Pacific coast, Seattle, Portland, places like that, but nothing severe. But keep in mind, we are now in the tornado season here in Alabama. For those of you that are new here, our tornado season runs from November through May. And the good news, we see no chance of any severe storms for the first half of the month. But we all know it will come. But we still need rain. This is rain for the next 7 days, and really not a lot. This is coming from NOAA's WPC Weather Prediction Center. This is suggesting rain amounts under 1/2 inch for the northern half of the state and basically nothing for South Alabama. We might see a few spotty showers Friday and Saturday. Looks like the next organized chance of showers will be Sunday, especially Sunday morning with a front, but moisture fairly limited. And again, rain amounts really not that good, and that's not good because much of the state continues in drought conditions, especially the southern two-thirds of the state. The Tennessee Valley is doing okay. Tropics have gone quiet. We have 1 month left in the hurricane season between now and the end of November, and nothing going on. We see no tropical trouble, at least for the next 7 days. So model fans, let's go. European, 4 o'clock today. OZ run, that trough that came through here yesterday, that's moving off the Atlantic coast. An upper high developing off to the west over parts of Texas, and that will be nosing in here, setting up some really nice weather in coming days. And today will be sunny. We'll be back in the 60s this afternoon. Tomorrow is sunny day. We'll be in the 70s. Really nice, delightful. The same thing on Wednesday. Sunny with 70s, same thing on Thursday. And then Friday, the winds veer into the south and moisture begins to return. And in evidence, there could be a few little spotty showers. Nothing widespread, nothing heavy. And really the same thing on Saturday. Partly sunny. Could there be a shower? Yes. The chance of any one spot getting a shower, very small. We've got Auburn playing in Nashville Saturday. That looks dry, totally dry. Alabama with a home game Saturday night against LSU. We'll mention spotty showers around, but again, nothing too widespread. And then Sunday, a cold front comes in here. And that should bring an organized batch of showers. This is Sunday morning at 6 o'clock. And again, the air should be stable. No chance of any severe storms and probably no thunder. And again, moisture somewhat limited, so rain amounts probably light. But I think that's the next chance of organized rain. And then looky here, Monday, a week from today, November 10th, big trough building back over the eastern states, and that will probably pull down the coldest air so far this season. Early next week, you see that blue line over the Tennessee Valley, that 540 thickness line. That should set the stage for the first probably widespread freeze of the season for the northern third of the state by maybe Tuesday morning of next week. Let's keep going. This is out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week, the 12th of November. Northwest flow aloft, and once again, we are cool and dry. Rain for the next 15 days, about 1 inch. That's the mean between now and the 18th of November. Temperatures off the national blend of models, kind of a roller coaster ride. We've got 60s today, then 70s for the rest of the week. And then notice early next week, highs drop in the 50s, and we're seeing 35 here. That would be Tuesday morning, but many spots over North Alabama will likely see a freeze Tuesday morning of next week. And that should be the coldest air so far this season. And the latest long-range guidance, this is for November 10th through the 16th. This is basically for the period after that cold snap early next week. Temperatures bounce right back, and they could be a little above average if this verifies. But again, yesterday, same deal like we saw with that last upper low, that very cold air aloft with the cold core upper low producing some small hail with heavier showers across parts of North and East Alabama. But man, after the showers, woo, the rainbows were good. Extremely vivid across parts of North and Central Alabama yesterday. Just incredible. And, you know, all rainbows are circled. You just can't see them because of the ground. But in this case, you almost could. That was taken up in Florence yesterday. And a beautiful sunset, especially on the Gulf Coast last night. It's a marvelous time to be there. Typically, you don't have too much tropical trouble in November. Crowds aren't that bad. Weather's not that bad. Just absolutely gorgeous. So let's see what's going on here this week. And by the way, we should mention we had a really good time in Albertville Saturday. The crowds were great. Weather was great. Just a great time. So again, to everybody who came out to see us in Albertville, thank you. That was a lot of fun. Tomorrow going to be in Russellville West Elementary in Franklin County, and then Cullman East Elementary in Cullman. Wednesday going to be at Payne Elementary in Trussville. Then I'll be doing a program at Children's of Alabama, Weather Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month, for the patients and their families. Thursday, got a homeschool group in Cullman. And I'll be at Vincent Elementary in Shelby County, home of the Yellow Jackets. Friday, going to be at Meadowview Elementary in Alabaster. And then no book signing on Saturday. Be doing weather support down in Tuscaloosa. But tonight's Monday night. Hey, it's Weather Brains night, the weekly show for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. 7 o'clock Central Time on the Weather Brains YouTube channel, youtube.com/weatherbrains. Most people listen to the audio podcast. That'll be out early tomorrow morning. Don't forget to watch us this evening on ABC 3340 News. And don't forget, you can catch my forecast every day on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday, and God bless.